Well, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Hot Stove Update from the Steakhouse. Glad you're along on a Tuesday. Boy, what day of the week is it? It's the holiday was yesterday, so I'm kind of thrown off a little bit. But you know what? Let's roll that open. Let's roll that open with the Steakhouse in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it away. Oh, yes. Love to hear that jam. It means it's time to talk a little T-Bones, a little baseball for you on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Dan Vaughn, voice of your ball club with you. And it's a quick one. This is a short one. This is not a long show. And these hot stove updates, they usually are just kind of little, I don't know what we call them, little calls in the bullpen, maybe. I don't know what you want to call them, but they're just little snippets to kind of get your juices flowing. A lot of great things ahead too. You may have seen some of that, and I'm just going to kind of just sit here and just say, looking forward to it. That's all I can say. But anyway, glad you're along. This happened midday today. I've really intrigued by some of the signings that Joe Cappietro has made so far for Kansas City. Now, I'm always intrigued by what Joe does. What Joe does is there's no better at the craft, I believe, in the independent baseball than what Joe Cappietro does for our ball club. He's got two guys we've already talked about a little bit, dual player types. You've seen a couple of those. Going back to the bios again and doing this one today really got my attention. And this one was for a little different reason. Again, talking more or less about some of the guys like Aaron Brown we talked about a while back, who was a guy who was a position player, converted them back again. A couple of those already with Kansas City. But Ryan, I'm going to hope I'm saying this right. I'm going to make my English pronunciation phonetically with my lovely English teacher bride. But Ryan Grotjohn, I believe is how we say it. It's Grotjahn, if I can spell it for you. John, not Jon, but Ryan Grotjohn. There goes the dog. The dog joining us here live on the air. You guys know Max, right? You see him at the ball yard. He comes to bark in the park, right? You know what I'm talking. He's just guarding the house here on a Tuesday. It's funny. He had made a noise an hour, and all of a sudden, boom, here comes a dad in the air. We got to make sure we let everybody know that, oh, by the way, dad's on the air. Let's make sure he gets hurt. But anyway, here's a shot of Ryan as well. A young man who went to California State University, Bakersfield, had a phenomenal career. He was a 4-year starter or 4-year player. 3 of those years as a starter out in the for the Roadrunners at California State University, Bakersfield. Really dynamite player. And here's the intriguing part again that really gets me with Joe. And I talked about guys that can do some dual roles. Think of a guy like Darnell Sweeney who can play the outfield and the middle infield. Here's a guy again that if he's on the ball club opening day, he can play left field, he can play center field, he can play corner infield, he can play third, he can play second, play a little short before. This is a guy that is another true utility piece and pretty solid, mostly as a corner piece in the outfield, mostly playing left field and center field his last year in affiliated ball, which would have come 2 years ago, 2019. A Diamondback signing who does live in the Phoenix area now, but got as high as AA with the Diamondbacks, played mostly at high A and AA the last couple of years, was slated probably for AAA in 2020, at least AA, but probably AAA. But when the MILB season was canceled due to the pandemic, those plans went on hold, and it was like this has happened to a lot of guys. He was right there, in his growing career in the minors. The pandemic caused a lot of guys to get released. This is one of them. We talked about this with Joe, or what Joe had told us, back in the fall, Joe Cappietri, about waiting to see what happens. This is a gentleman that became available about a week ago, January, or 2 weeks ago, really, January 8th now, or the 19th, so 11 days ago, just about a fortnight ago, became available. And Joe's got those guys kind of on the radar. He knows some of these guys that he's been looking at. He's talked to scouts, farm directors, whatever, his contacts, and knows there's some guys out there who may be, on a normal year, not available. And I think in a normal year, this is a guy probably going back to AAA or AA, but on a normal year. But when organizations have obviously gone through a lot of changes in the minor leagues with the whole trimming down the affiliates, and now you got fewer players, fewer affiliates needed, or fewer affiliates, fewer players for those affiliates needed. You find yourself in a situation where you get some guys like this to wind up LS2. So he's not a rookie, but not a veteran, but right there in the middle. Brian, good to see you out there as well. Let me give you some numbers, too, a little bio here, background on Ryan Grotjohn. He is definitely going to be a utility guy. 10th round pick in 2017 out of Cal State Bakersfield. Visalia in the California League, and Jackson of the Southern League back in 2019. Again, didn't play. Had a slash line in 2019, 237, 374, and 344. Homer, 10 RBIs. That was in the 2019 season. Actually, that was the high A, double A. Got released, as I mentioned, on the 21st of Jan, just a couple of weeks ago. 3 stops in 18, mostly at low A King County. Had a really good year at King County, the Midwest League. Played in 80 games for the Cougars. Finished 4th in the club with a 303 average. 7 homers, good for 4th in the club. 49 driven in. Placed him 3rd in the team. Also 22 team-leading doubles. That's a number that stood out to me. Looking at numbers and thinking about our ballpark and thinking about the way it plays, obviously the long ball always a big thing, but extra base hits are huge. Doubles, gotta love some doubles, and you're going to get some opportunities for doubles, especially in those nooks and crannies, that left center field spot. He does bat right, I believe. Let me double check that. I'm sorry, my bad. Left-handed stick, even better, and throws right. Here's a number for you that I thought was very interesting, and I mentioned the doubles. This guy's a double machine. I mean, a double machine. Let me pull up his career double numbers, or not career, but the numbers most recently for you here. There we go. Let's see here. Double wise. Listen to this number. His collegiate career, he had 15, 31, 42 doubles in, 28 doubles, pardon me, his collegiate career. You add up all 6 of his pro seasons, he's got 78 two-baggers. That's coming in 425 games. Not a bad little ratio there. I mean, I don't. My quick math tells me, but I'd tell you this: 78 doubles when you need a little offense. I mean, you love your power numbers, but those doubles. And this is a guy who led his team in doubles at 3 different stops in the minor leagues. Let's see here in King County is also led it in his final year. His final year in college. And also in short season A-ball in 17, he had 8, 22. I mentioned in high A, but 3 different occasions he's led his team in the minor leagues in doubles. So that bodes well. Again, young man who's out of the Cal State University, Bakersfield, born in Bakersfield, but raised in the Phoenix area. Went to Brophy Prep, which is a private school in the Phoenix area there. So, again, Ryan Grotjohn, Grotjohn, is now a T-Bone for 2021 and add him to the roster. I put him on the roster, at least for my benefit, as an outfielder, because the T-Bones really only have the one outfielder listed at the moment. But he's basically going to be a utility player. I mean, he's going to guy. I'm just looking at things, with Chuck Taylor already in the outfield. You'd figure he'd be a corner piece as well. Versatility. So this just bodes well for Joe Cappietri, a guy who can play the outfield, play the infield. You're not going to lose anything. Pretty solid defensive player as well. I didn't pull those defensive numbers up, and I need to probably look at those a little bit closer for you real quickly. Let me do that for you before we shut this thing down here on a Tuesday. But I just want to. This is always a good tell sign when you look at these numbers defensively, and for a guy who last year, and I say last year, 2019, uh, played in see, this is just the sample size there in A ball. He played in, see here, 16, 24, 34, 35 games at A ball and only made the one error. And let's see, double A that year. Let's see, he played quite a few. I made two errors in double A 2 years ago in 2040. Let's see, well, 53, 60, 65, 66 games. Pretty solid defensively right there. So there you go. There's your update right there. Your little hot stove update. It's Ryan Grotjohn. Hello. All those doubles means he's got a good eye. Yes, good eye on the ball. And that's the thing. Even the years where he didn't, maybe his average was a little lower. There was some years where it's kind of been like that, which happens in a career. His doubles have been pretty consistent. He's getting when he makes contact, he's going to see, not all the time, but more times than not, you're going to see two is, not a lot of power numbers, but a lot of double numbers. I love that. It's a little hidden thing you see there on the line that you look at his stat line, go to Baseball Reference, and you'll see that. You go, okay, that's a little something you can play with, a little extra. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you as well. Okay, a lot of good things coming up. I don't know if you saw the Twitter retweets from me, and maybe you may have saw the one that Morgan sent out earlier as well, not just on this, but also some exciting things coming up, and we'll have it for you on Thursday there in Kansas City. So good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. And as we always say, let's be better tomorrow than we were today. Better fans tomorrow than we were today. And let's show more love and virtual hugs to all you folks. Look forward to seeing you guys. Ready for some baseball. I am ready too, mate. I am ready. No doubt about it. It was funny because yesterday was the first day, I think, weather-wise, where I finally felt pretty good about, where I was able to kind of get outside and it's kind of been a little spring training weather. It wasn't quite. It's got a little cooler again, though, here in DFW where I'm at. Ready for some baseball. And yes, all things are going forward, T. Lee Brown. All things good. Trust me, good things ahead for everybody coming up there with your T-Bones. And expect also, we're probably getting close. I hear we're getting close to not only not only what we're going to have on Thursday, but also, there goes the dog again. He loves his T-Bones. He loves his baseball. We're probably about a week to 10 days away from a schedule coming out too. I'm hearing that from multiple sources around the league, and that's what I'm hearing. So we'll have a lot to talk about with Thursday and also coming up down the road. So again, there's your hot stove update, and we will. Will the T-Bones be playing at the same? Yes, T-Bones will be playing at the same spot. Yes, the dog is excited. Yeah, Nate, he's excited. He knows Dad's got his bags packed. He's like, cool. I got more space in the bed. He's like, we love Max, but we are like the ultimate dog spoiling pet owners. Are you guys like this? We let him sleep in the bed with us, and he thinks he's a person. So he'll be glad that Dad will be go Max. Says everybody hears that. I'm barking. Yeah, you go. Everybody's barking. How is the state? Rick, good question. How's the stadium coming along? Very good. I don't know if you've seen the pictures Morgan put up a couple weeks ago, but I hear really good things. We had a conference call on Monday, and I'll tell you this: the new ownership group, Mark Brandmeier, has got it. We actually have staff on site. Brian Spanauer is actually there at the ballpark working with the unified government and working on all the little odds and ends. They've added some things here and there. They've fixed some heating here and some pipes here. And of course, the club level, a total rehaul of that. That's going to be really exciting to see. And they're really working on that. And I know there's a lot of excitement with that. Let's see what else we got here. As I can let you guys go. Weissman, there you go. And that's spoiling a pup, right? I mean, they're man's best friend, right? I mean, you got to do that. We need some baseball for sure on a bad way, Kenny, no doubt about it. Kenny, some really good things coming on Thursday, and I hope not to message you as well. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. It sounds like really a lot of good things going on at the ballpark. And again, new seats. We talked about that already. Got new seats down low. Fix those paddings as well behind the seat backs in the upper level in that third base side that's been totally redone where the suite level is. They've totally redone that area down there, and it's going to be a club level improvement that really going to be something for a lot of folks who are going to really enjoy group wise and VIP wise, and just overall being able to use that ballpark year round for other events as well. So a lot of really exciting things, but trust me, I guys this, gosh, what, for 3 months now, 2 months, we've been doing these hot stove updates. That Christmas present that we didn't open in December, and we're going to open it in January on Thursday. So join us this Thursday as Morgan tweeted out on our Twitter feed, and I'll also keep you guys updated tomorrow and Thursday. But stay tuned. Good things are coming for us there in Kansas City. All right, let's see here. I'd shoot me a email. Let me give you. You know what? Shoot me a message on Twitter. That'd be fine too. You can do that. And are you on Twitter or email? I don't know. I'm not sure which one, but did they double the size of the home radio booth? I don't think so. They may have actually made it smaller. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I know they've done some things at my office up there, but I don't know. T. Lee, send me a message, mate, and shoot me a message, and I will be more than happy to get on any. I'll do any. I'll come on any show you need me to come on. All right. Kevin knows that as well. Again, virtual hugs, everybody. In case you missed it just a moment ago, and we were talking about the hot stove update, is that the T-Bones have inked Ryan Grotjohn out of Cal State Bakersfield, former Diamondback farmhand. He will be with the T-Bones. Looking forward to having him. There you go. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you an email, T. Lee. I'll shoot you an email, and you can we can go back and forth there. How about that, man? Does that work? All good. Okay, everybody. Good to see y'all again. Much love. Virtual hugs. A lot of good things ahead. A lot of good things ahead. That's all I can say. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me, taking the time here on a Tuesday. And let's put that close up. And you won't be seeing this close much longer, I don't think. I got to get the editing work, don't I? All right. Love you guys. See y'all later on.